Perfection, sophistication, accuracy, and everything do not necessarily exist in reality, but only in the vanity, pride, arrogance, imagination of only certain men and women in the world who are unconditionally and undesirably rich, powerful, wealthy, influential at every step of the way, who believe that they can obviously act with unconditional impunity, irresponsibility, incaution, and in unreasonable, impatient ways. Those people believe that they can somehow politic and talk their way into everything, infiltrate all education and other systems, and make themselves successful, earn themselves money, wealth, riches, and actualize their ambitions, and so on and so forth, because they believe in the application of influence, because they always believe in the power of wealth, riches, possessions, money, by failing to recognize that if they don't have talent inside of themselves, if they just are devoid of inward significance, then eventually they'll be lost, and all of their possessions, powers will prove to be futile, insignificant, aimless, anyways, in one way or another. So everything does not exist in reality. But then again, everything happens because of a reason. Nothing happens except for a cause or a reason. Nothing happens without having a cause, or everything happens in connection or relation to a definitive, universal, invisible sort of force or reason, or because of man-made creations or man's own actions, behaviors, habits, thoughts. Certain things are always happening in one way or another. They are emerging, occurring before ourselves because of either man-made creations or because of natural, universal, invisible events or superior forces and entities in one way or another. So nothing happens in isolation. Nothing happens disconnected, divorced from a cause or a reason. But then again, facts and truths are real. There are only certain facts and truths in the world which are unconditionally authentic and irreversible and unavoidable, inevitable, which is not only life and death, but also day and night, and the constant movement and passing away of our time, as we are limited living organisms. But then again, even if we ignore, deny, neglect all of these facts and truths, then also time continues to run. The clock is always ticking. Whether or not we're living is another matter, but we're obsessed with not only ourselves, but we're fixated and emphasized upon all the pleasures, comforts, escapes in our lives, because we cannot handle the bitterness of reality, because we cannot process the unconscious, because we always seek escapism. That is the thing. So facts and truths do not cease to exist just because they are ignored, refused, and denied by ourselves out of our own fear, anxiety, arrogance, mediocrity, stupidity. It could be anything, because we are quite delusional, self-centric, arrogant, prideful, vain, in the satisfaction of our ends. We only care about